Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to properly run a successful bulk. Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas that turn into videos just like this. Just a note, this Friday's live. I'm going to be giving away, it's going to be Black Friday, so I'm going to be giving away a ton of free crap. So if you post a question on this Friday's live, you're going to get a chance to win something free. This could be a month of free coaching, a free custom workout, a free book, a free flag, a real book, right? One that you can hold in your hands, not a fucking PDF, right? So tune in this Friday. Anyone that posts a question or a comment gets a chance to win free crap. All right, how to run a successful bulk. Now, the word bulk tends to trigger a lot of people. It tends to send fear through their spine, right? All the way from their back of their neck, all the way down to their taint, just all the way down your back, right? You fear the word bulk because so many people bulk badly, improperly. So many people have bad bulking experiences. Like, I don't know how many of us don't have a bulk experience where you gain way too much weight in a short period of time, and you're like, I'm never doing that again. I'm never bulking again. Well, first off, you can successfully bulk. You don't fat bulk, okay? You don't gain a lot of weight in a short period of time. That's a fool's game. A successful bulk is going to require a couple of things, and first and foremost, precision with your nutrition. If you want to stay relatively lean, here's the thing. Most people want to stay relatively lean and they want to build muscle, and people toss around terms like main gaining and maintaining and recomping and all that kind of stuff. But so many people aren't willing to, when it comes to tracking calories and protein, be precise. Now, I'm not telling you have to weigh everything, but there's a reasonable degree of precision required if you want to maintain, recomp, or bulk properly. So let's get that established. If you're not willing to monitor your food intake, then you're not really serious about muscle building, and you're not really serious about bulking. So with that established, you're going to be tracking your calories and protein to a reasonable degree on a daily basis, okay? Because you have specific goals, and to achieve specific goals, you have to do the minimum, which is track what you put in your mouth, okay? So, with that established, if you want to frame a proper bulk, if you want to run a successful bulk, here's what you need to understand. Somebody in their first year of lifting has the capability of adding about 16 pounds of muscle. Most people will never get there. Most people will never get there because you need all the stars to align. You need all the stars to align perfectly. Like, your training needs to be nailed, and your workout needs to be nailed, and your consistency and your nutrition and everything. So generally, most people are lucky to get about 8 to 10 pounds of muscle per year their first couple of years. So let's just work with that, because that's where most people are at. So if you look at that, that's less than a pound a month. So when I work with clients, we look at gaining about 1.5 pounds a month. That would be 18 pounds if you bulked the whole year. So do I generally have clients that bulk the whole entire year? No, it's pretty rare. What we do is cycles of bulking and then generally short periods of cutting. That's kind of the norm for everybody. So when you bulk, it's probably a good idea to try not to gain more than 1.5 pounds a month. If you are somebody that has your training nailed, and you know your training is nailed, and someone like me or another coach said you are on the right track, you're a superstar, then you could potentially go as high as 2 pounds a month. Okay, so let's kind of work within the 1.5 pounds a month realm. What you need to do from there, you're tracking your calories, you're tracking your protein, and you have a target. You're going to try to gain about 1.5 pounds a month. First off, when you raise your calorie level, and you're only going to raise it slightly, maybe 200, 300 above maintenance, and we're going to monitor things, ignore the first 3 or 4 days. You might have a little bit of a water spike. a little bit of a water weight change due to eating a little bit more carbs or sodium or general food intake. So ignore that, okay? Ignore that first 2, 3, 4 day water spike. We're going to monitor things from there. From there, what you need to do is you need to weigh yourself probably at least 2 times a week. Better yet, probably every other day. Now, you might say, man, I don't want to be tied to the scale obsession, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, those are words of people that really don't take their goals seriously. You have a very specific goal, that is to lean bulk, to not gain a lot of fat. And to achieve that goal, you need some data points. You need to step your ass on the scale, and you probably need to do it every other day. What we're going to try to do is, after you get up, urinate, step on the scale, and then put your weight into some sort of a app where you can track, where it spits out a graph. And there's ones on there's ones out there. I'm not going to run through the litany of all the different apps that you can track your weight and look at a graph of it. Okay, so that's what you want to do about every other day. You're going to see ups and downs. Okay, let's establish that. You're going to see ups and downs, spikes and jumps, and things are going to go up and things are going to go down. Those aren't anything to panic about, and those do not mean you're doing anything incorrectly. No one will have the same weight every morning. Your water weight's going to jump around. Could be from varying hydration or levels of mild dehydration, changes in sodium or electrolyte intake, changes of waste removal from your body, inconsistent sleep, stress, a whole myriad of things that are beyond your control. So that curve, that up and down, we completely ignore. What you look for when you are entering your data points, your weight, every other day or even at minimum twice a week, is where is the center of this curve going? Is it pretty much linear with all these ups and downs? Is it pretty much linear? Then you're not gaining weight over time. If it's kind of slowly moving up, you can kind of put a line through the middle of the curve. And if there's a little bit of elevation through the middle of that curve, that means you're gaining weight. So that means you're on the right track. But the big thing to watch is, where is your weight after the first month? Where is your weight after the first 6 weeks? Did you gain more than 1.5 pounds? Because this is going to take time, and we need to establish this is going to take time. Did you gain more than 1.5 pounds? Most cases, it's either right about there, or it's a flat line, or it's way too aggressive. There's usually 3 cases with my clients. Now, the flatliner, not gaining any weight, I would probably add about 200 calories a day. If you have a faster metabolism, maybe 250 a day. Let's reassess. So that's if you're a flatliner, okay? If you're losing a little bit of weight, you're probably going to have to gain 4 or add 400 to 500 calories. If it's way too aggressive, you're going to have to probably pull back 300 or 400 calories a day. Now, you might get frustrated with all this, right? Because some people just want to be able to wake up and be like, what's my calories for my bulk? What are my calories going to be for my bulk? Big, hairy, ugly dude, why can't you just tell me where my calories are going to be so we can get on with this? That's not how it works. Learning your body, learning your calorie intake, monitoring your food intake, and watching that graph and that curve to see how much weight you're gaining per month, this takes time. There's no way to generally nail it after a week or two. You need some time. You generally need 4 to 6 weeks to make sure you're in the proper groove so you can make adjustments. But from there, you're in a good place. Once you know about how many calories it takes for you to gain about 1.5 pounds a month, you can kind of stay in that groove and you're in a good place. And from there, hopefully the goal is about 70 to 80% of the weight you gain be from muscle. But you know what? Here's the thing. If you are somebody that is happy with your weight, like your body weight, and you want to recomp or main gain or maintain or whatever you want to call it, here's what you can do. And I'm actually putting out a PDF or mini book about this this week. You can bulk for about 4 months and this is something I'm starting to do with my clients. So you gain about 6 pounds, okay? You bulk for about 4 months, gain about 6 pounds, and then you do a cut and you lose the 6 pounds. That cut will probably only take about 2 weeks. So you bulk for 4 months, you cut for 2 weeks. You bulk for 4 months, you cut for 2 weeks. It brings you back to about the same weight, right? And then during that time, you're gaining a little bit of muscle. Let's say you had a shitty bulk and you only gained a pound of muscle in 4 months. Well, you just returned to the same body weight. Maybe you started at 182 and you gained 6 pounds and you had shitty effort and you only gained a pound of muscle during that time out of those 6 pounds, and you return your body weight back to 182. Guess what? Your body composition improved. There's no need to worry about recomping or main gaining or maintaining or all that kind of happy horseshit. With this type of method, you get to bulk basically 10 and a half, almost 11 months out of the year. Who wouldn't want that, right? All you got to do is short little mini cuts to return your weight to baseline. If you're somebody that wants to slowly gain weight over time, what you could do is bulk for 4 months, gain 6 pounds, and then do a cut where you lose 4 pounds. Rinse, repeat. So basically every 4-ish months, you're gaining about 2 pounds. Your body weight's going up slowly, and hopefully your body composition is improving, and hopefully what you're doing in the gym is working. So that's a basic primer on bulking. The cornerstone of a successful bulk is tracking your calories. And again, I will repeat, if you're unable to do that, you're not serious about your goals. Period. End of story. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.